Hello friends, welcome back to John's Kitchen again. Today I'm going to be making a very nice dish that is made all over South America. I'm going to do it the Chilean way though, because somebody asked me to show the stuffed potatoes made the Chilean way. Okay? So that's very popular in Chile. Everybody loves stuffed potatoes. What I'm gonna do, I have to tell you is the ingredients. I have 1 pound ground beef, 1 pound of onions, diced onions, 1 teaspoon salt, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper. You wanna use white pepper, you use white pepper. 2 minced garlic cloves, 1 teaspoon ground cumin, 1 ounce raisins, these are black raisins, 1 tablespoon chopped fresh oregano, and 1 teaspoon paprika. What I'm going to be doing first, I'm going to brown the beef in the saute pan. When you brown the beef, it has nice flavor to it, okay? Try to make sure that you take the ground beef out of the refrigerator 1 hour ahead of time. That way the beef is not too cold, okay? It will be easier to brown it. I'm heating up this large frying pan, and I'm going to put in there, I'm going to put the ground beef with no oil, okay? Why? Because ground beef has a lot of fat on it usually, unless you buy it lean. So what I'm going to do is to melt the fat on the frying pan. So it will be cooking with, the beef will be cooking with its own fat. Let the beef stay like that for a few minutes to make sure the brownness. Don't mix it yet, okay? That way you make sure this is going to be brown that side. Like you see right now, the ground beef is releasing the fat and the juices. Now with a spatula, I'm going to turn around the beef. With a spatula, I turn it around the beef, and you can see it is brown. So we are going to finish the other browning the other side. Con una espátula di vuelta la carne y ahora estoy dorando al otro lado. The beef is brown now on both sides. I'm going to add the onions and garlic to it. I'm going to cook the onions and brown it a little bit the onions. I'm going to remove a little bit of the excess of fat. The beef stuffing for the potatoes is ready. It's very nice and brown. This is the time you can taste seasoning. If it needs a little bit more salt, you want to add a little bit of pepper or hot pepper, whatever you want, it's up to you. The beef stuffing, we had to let it cool off for a while. Now we are going to start working with the potatoes. Now we are going to need to make is mashed potatoes. I have here 3.38 pounds of russet potatoes. You can use golden potato too, that's very nice. Yukon golden potatoes. Okay. I have a pot with boiling water. All I'm going to do is just put a little bit sea salt in it and let it cook until it's soft. Just enough cook that the toothpick goes through it. There we have the potatoes cooking with a little bit of sea salt. Potatoes are cooked. Now I will drain the potatoes. Now I will add to the potatoes, I will add 3 tablespoons of butter. Butter with salt. We add the butter and we are going to make the mashed potato. You can add salt, pepper to it to your own taste. I made the mashed potatoes. Now we are going to let it cool off completely before we do the next step. We have the mashed potatoes already cold, and now what we have to do is to mix it with eggs. This is half of the mashed potatoes that I made. I already made half of it. Just to show you guys, this is what we are making. This is the shape of the stuffed potatoes. I'm going to show you how to do it, of course. So the first thing we are going to do is to mix this with 1 egg. Remember, all the mashed potato it needs 2 eggs, but because I already made half, I only will add 1 egg to the half of the mashed potato. Now the ingredients we need to stuff the potatoes is black olives. I have cooked egg. I cut it in little pieces, the cooked egg. And this is the beef we cooked before. Now what I'm going to do is to grab some of the mashed potatoes, okay? I'm going to stand it on my hand. You see the flour I put in here? That flour I put in there just in case the potato gets stick to the hand. I can dust my hands. I can dust it with a little bit of flour, so the potato doesn't stick to my hands, okay? But it doesn't need it, because it's just the amounts I made are just perfect. I don't need to dust my hands with flour. So the way you see, I am extending the dough all over my hand, all the way to the back here, to the sides of the fingers here. I'm going to put, don't overdo it, okay? Just a little bit of the beef stuff. Don't overdo it. Don't overfill too much, because otherwise it's going to break everything apart. I'm going to put a piece of egg here and a piece of olive. And now I'm going to close it. How I'm going to close it? My fingers, this, I'm going to bring it back, like this. I'm going to push with my thumb, I'm going to push the mashed potato up, and I have with the other finger to close the potato. Okay, that's the way I do it. I bring my fingers up there, you see? I want you guys to see it good, you see? And I bring it here, and we close it. Now, once everything is closed, we just give it a shape, a potato shape. The first time you make it, maybe it's going to be a little bit difficult, more difficult. If you see a place is opening up, if that happens, you just put a little bit more potato in there, okay? And just close it. And there we have a stuffed potato with beef, eggs and olives, okay? There we go. We keep doing that with the rest of the stuff, okay? I made before for six bowls of potatoes. Maybe I'm gonna get it in half. Probably I should get about the same amount. So we made beautiful stuffed potatoes, Chilean style. Okay. We got 4, 8, 12, 14 stuffed potatoes. One is a little one. Okay. We have a little bit of the beef left over. You can make a beautiful stir fried rice with beef and a few vegetables in it. It's great. Okay, that's the one way you guys can use it. Or you can even go in a quesadilla. You have some flour tortillas at home. Put it with a little bit cheddar cheese or any kind of cheese you have, and make a quesadilla. Okay, next step. We are going to make the stuffed potatoes with a little bit eggs and a little bit flour. I still don't have it here. Okay, I'm gonna make 4 potatoes like that. Another 4 eggs and plain breadcrumbs. And I'm going to make another 4 eggs and panko. And we'll see which one looks better, which one is more crunchy, okay? So that's the reason I'm going to make 3 different, so we can appreciate the difference of it. Here we finish it, breading the stuffed potatoes. Came out just so beautiful, nice. I like when things comes the right way. I love it. Okay, so now we are going to start frying that. Here we have a close-up how it looks. Those are the stuffed potatoes, dipped in eggs and flour. Then we have those other 4 potatoes dipped in egg and plain breadcrumbs. And then we have these other potatoes here dipped in eggs and panko. Now we are going to fry the stuffed potato. I put a griddle on top of the tray because that way the fat can leak to the bottom there. And besides that, there is paper towel at the bottom there. Easier to clean up the tray afterwards. I'm using this ladle with holes here I'm gonna drop the potatoes in the hot oil. I started cooking the potatoes with panko in it. The sound of the thermometer is because it already reached the temperature of 350 degrees. I'll be cooking 2 potatoes at a time because I don't want the oil to get cold. Okay, these potatoes are already nice and brown. That's a beautiful color. Now, the last try I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna dip these 2 potatoes, I'm gonna dip it in egg and fry it. So this is 4 different ways can be done, and we are going to be choosing the best of them and putting in a try every single way. Okay, so here we have the tough decision to decide the termination for the stuffed potatoes, which way is better. Some people, they end up dipping it in eggs and flour. Other guys finish dipping in an egg. This line here, regular breadcrumbs. This one, panko. Okay, everything is egg and panko or egg and breadcrumbs. Okay. Now, all of them taste the same because I did it the same way, right? So what are we looking for now? What we are looking for is look how they look and the consistency of it, okay? This one here is like a fluffy. Same thing this one. And this one, what happened to it, I noticed when I was frying, the egg came out. So definitely I don't like this way, okay? Now, just for touching it, they are both very crispy. So you know what? This one and this one are the way to finish cooking, okay? This is the best way. Doesn't matter which one of breadcrumbs you use, both are very nice. Yes, my friend, doesn't look beautiful? Knife stuffed potato with beef. We have a tomato con salad with onions. That's a typical Chilean way. Of course, you guys are waiting for me to try it on, right? All I care right now is the outside. The inside, the taste of it, I know it's good because I taste everything when I was doing it, right? But the end of it, I want to know which one is more crispy. That's what I'm interested in. You know what? They are both excellent. You use regular breadcrumbs, you use panko, both ways are incredible, okay? Well, my friends, I hope you guys have enjoyed what I have been doing today for you guys, okay? And I hope you guys do this recipe too. Take care, my friends. Until next time. Bye-bye. Ciao.